It is shaping up to be one of the nicest weekends so far this year. So let's get straight over to Gary for the forecast.
Yeah, I love it at this time of the year when you hit these unseasonably warm stretches, and that's exactly what's coming at us this weekend. But one reason it's going to be so unseasonably warm is that strong south winds. Look at those flags whipping, and it looks like that'll be the case all the way through the weekend. Bordner Home Improvement City Cam. Let's check temperatures first of all. 67 in KC. We've lost the 70s on the board, although Lawrence, Ottawa at 68 degrees and 69s now in Atchison, Maryville. So there's still plenty of warm air out there. But these winds are really whistling. 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts at last check, with sustained winds at about 20 miles per hour. Strongest winds are a little bit farther to the west, with slightly lesser winds in counties to the east of the metro. 63 expected, so we're dropping off pretty good now that the sun is dipping down closer to the horizon. And once it does settle in below the horizon, we're in the 50s and still at about 52 at 11. The wind overnight will help keep the atmosphere and the air mixed, and that means that temperatures will still be fairly mild in the morning at 46. Sunshine all day on Saturday. Might want to think about hitting the tennis court. It would be a great day to get a little exercise in. 53 at 9, 64 at noon, and eventually at 4 in the afternoon. The daytime high works up to 73. Your Royals forecast, first pitch out at the K, 67. Southwest winds at about 16 means that wind will be heading out. So it's going to be tough to keep the ball in the ballpark. So pitchers, keep their pitches low, down around knee level if you can. Sunny skies, 73 at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Live powered Doppler radar, and this is our site in Belton, our own live radar, and it's not picking up a drop. Of course, there's not even a cloud out there right now. A little bit of light activity in the southwest, basically the southern Rockies now, but our system that brings the rain next week will be coming in from a more northerly direction. Keep your eyes peeled on Wyoming and South Dakota. That's the center of the storm. Trailing little front will kick off a few showers late Tuesday night into early Wednesday. But those storms really come together on the Missouri side of the state line, where it taps into a slightly richer moisture pool. So those storms will line up and march across Missouri through the day on Wednesday. That'll leave in its wake a cooler but a dry finish to the work week. Here's the forecast for rainfall, and I think anywhere between about a half an inch and 3/4 would be a little bit more in order. Those amounts of over an inch, I think, maybe a little bit on the high side. 73 Saturday, 78 Sunday. That's your weekend. Security Bank 7-day forecast. After that, it looks like rain comes in toward the middle of next week, but I don't see temperatures really cooling until maybe the following weekend. I'll have a look at this weekend, of course, hour by hour in detail, Carolyn, coming up tonight at 10 o'clock.
Hey, in the meantime, this weekend looks great. Thank you, Gary.